Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars taking on the Washington Wizards. Here we go. And so it's the East with the tip. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Morant is out there with Mitchell. And then there's
Giannis.
Then it's Lowry Markkanen. And it's Tatum in at the small forward.
And what balance on the finish. Antetokounmpo, such a tough cover for the D.
That'll be a 5-second call.
East All-Stars ball.
Tatum finds Mitchell.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell, excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And Mitchell drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Ball.
Passes it to Morant. It's good from long range.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
That'll be a 5-second call.
East All-Stars ball.
Here's Tatum. Mitchell outside. Back to Tatum. Kicks it to Markkanen. Goes back up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
That'll be 8
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across enough court in time. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 7-point differential. Lillard outside. And Siakam has it in the corner. Good. Great call by Lillard to set it up.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, Anthony Gill.
Sabonis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and along a string.
Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't
score at the
fall.
end of the first
And so
quarter.
it's the East All-Stars
Your Wizards.
up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
The
A
East
look at the field goal
All-Stars.
percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the East seems pretty much in control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
They're going to turn it
That's
over.
an inbound
They couldn't get it in
violation.
bounds that time.
East
He got a
All-Stars
little
ball.
ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Sabonis finds DeRozan. And a wide open look for Gilgeous
Jay
Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good. And it's
Three-point
DeRozan
field
picking
goal.
up the assists.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his
5
hands,
seconds.
it is ready to go.
East
That'll be a
All-Stars
5-second
ball.
call.
And you
for
can
the
see
East
what he wanted to
All-Stars,
do there, but that was a
Giannis
tough
Antetokounmpo.
giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Off the inbound, and it's good on the
Giannis
way.
And
Antetokounmpo.
what can't Adebayo
The
do?
assist.
I mean, gets the tough
Bam
rebounds,
Adebayo.
scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Unable to
That's
get the
an
ball in
inbound
bounds. They
violation.
get called for the
East
5-second
All-Stars ball.
violation.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, Riley.
From deep, Gilgeous Alexander. They get it back. Here's Adebayo. No good with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And they call the
8-second
8-second violation.
violation.
Too much time getting it up
East
court.
All-Stars ball.
And to make that mistake
Substitution
at this
on the
time
court.
is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Jones. Tatum, he's checked in for the East. And so in the game for the East All-Stars. Holiday out there with Gilgeous Alexander. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's
5
Adebayo
seconds.
in at the 5 down low.
East
That'll
All-Stars
be a
ball.
5-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. The shot's
Jay
good.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous Alexander's got
That's just
7
from
points.
Well, let's
Bam
remember that at
Adebayo.
6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself
That's
near
an
the
inbound
cup.
They're going to
violation.
turn it over. They couldn't get it in
East
bounds that
All-Stars
time.
ball.
And you can see what he wanted to do there,
on the
but that
court.
was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Abdia's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's right in for Jordan Poole. Now, here's Avdia. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. And that's going to be a
That'll be 8
turnover. They
seconds.
called for 8 seconds.
East All-Stars
Got a
ball.
little ahead of himself there, trying
Substitution
to pull
on
the
the
team
court.
even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And here's the East. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Now, here's Mitchell. Tatum on the wing. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's
That's
the East
the end of the first
All-Stars
half
with
with
a
the score.
21-point lead to
Your
end the
Wizards.
quarter. They've been
0.
playing some ferocious
The East
defense.
All-Stars.
We've got more in store for you
21.
right after this.
DC family, your Wizards, UNC.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And there's the second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Underneath, we'll see Kuzma and Gafford. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
5 seconds.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Left side, Tatum. Banked in off the glass.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got his first basket.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Goes up off the inbound. Kuzma pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Gill is checked in for the Wizards. And then for the East, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Drew Holiday in for Mitchell. And that one's good by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Washington making some changes. Diaz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis is subbed in for Tyus Jones. And then for the East All-Stars, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pascal Siakam comes in for Markkanen. And Lillard subbed in for Morant. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam good.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Washington.
Landry Shamet.
Siakam finds Lillard. From the arc. Avdia with the rebound. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in zone.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Adebayo with the bucket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Lillard. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 4 assists in the game. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And for the East All-Stars, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Siakam. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't
That's
go in
the end
for
of the
him.
third quarter.